Tuck that lollipop.
I'm popping the shot now. Oh, Jack.
Y'all X-rated Chicago.
Everyone was talking about anime porn.
From a person, it's your advice.
For me, like, I always want to challenge myself, and so when I'm trying to come with an idea, it's like, I mean, an idea that I have, so
yeah, don't be friends with your friends, man.
She didn't see anything about it. She said she wanted this fist is closer, so draw bigger.
Yeah. I really want to interview her and get her some story. Oh my God. Yeah.
I would like to know.
Me too. Me too. Right?
Yes.
Come on now. I mean, I'm like, what happened? What happened? That took her there. What she just say?
Oh man, you might see me up there one day.
All right, man.
Of course, I'm not to ask you for your information.
You'll find that with line drawing, that you'll start drawing more what you see, and you'll start seeing the shapes. You'll feel it a lot more. What it basically does is it will increase the amount of vision that you have in your mental memory. Like, it's like, okay, you know how to write your name. You've been writing it for a long time. You don't have to think about it. So now you know how to draw hands. You've been drawing them so much, you can turn them around and do anything with them. Same thing with line drawing. You start drawing different human bodies, it's just shapes. Same thing with symbols and letters. You've known how to write your name for a while, but now you can give yourself a signature because you know how to change it. You know exactly what it looks like, so now you know how to move it around. You know what I mean?
once you know the basics, and that's the thing, you want to make sure you're really solid with the basics. You know, it's like, at this point, don't think so much of style, because that'll come to you. It's like the more you draw, it's like, and I'd say get yourself a sketchbook that you can carry around. So like carry around, yeah, everywhere. No, really helps. Really, everywhere you go, carry a little sketchbook with you, and so that way, you know, if you're on the bus, if you're walking down the street, you see something that may spark an idea, you know, you can like sketch it out really quick, or you even write notes to yourself. But again, you always want to have something on you that you can like
Get that idea.
get that idea down. And as far as like models, it's like wherever you go, you know, you got subject matter all the time.
Right.
You know, so it's like go to the park. You know, when you're on the train, or you know, sketch people. You know, it's like, you know, like classmates. You know, you have brothers and sisters. You know, it's like draw when they're sitting down watching television. You know, yes, different body types. Use your environment for your inspiration. Styles of clothing.
Like I'm trying to go like straight up and down.
All of those things. Yeah. It's like everybody in here has we've all got the same body. Or you can take your environment. Everybody stands the same. Everybody's got a different.
Yeah, use characters, you know, based on that. By the time it turns into something, it may not be something recognizable. That can be based on the story.
And so it's like, once you get the basics of an
Because some people are artists, they say, why right? I'm not saying
those are the things that
use what you see, you should concentrate and have a vision. Have a vision for something even better, or just different. I mean, don't just
because
see
those
it.
are things you're always gonna.
You're not photography.
You're gonna get.
Not at all.
Artists, I think, should have a vision. Not just draw what they see. They have a vision. Artists, they're creative. We're creative. We create. Yeah. You don't just create what you see. We create. I had a proud creative world from my universe. It's a pencil.
Like, I got the ideas in my head, but like, I don't know, they be like all over.
That's all right. Put them down.
That's my partner in crime, man. We're trying to come up with a comic book called Cuttlefish, man.
Yeah, that's a cool name.
Right? So, you know.
I don't want to sound like a groupie or nothing. Autographs, man.
Yeah, that's why you're here, man.
Exactly. Like, that's how I learned. I didn't go to school.
Oh, you did?
No.
Self-taught?
Yes.
That's
So I'm saying, like, cause I just kept asking people. I wanted really bad to be really good. And the people were patronizing me because I would go to cons and they're just like, oh, you're really good for a girl. Keep going. I was like, no, I don't want to be good for a girl. I just want to be good.
Right.
yeah, so,
I want to be good.
Right.
So I just started posting online and letting people critique it. And it's hard because people are going to have their opinions, but find the truth in it. Like, okay, well, they're saying that this is garbage, but the head is too big. I'm just going to, okay, the head is too big. Let me go back and reevaluate my anatomy. You know what I mean? Take it for what it is. People are they're gonna talk with their e-courage. Exactly.
Keep it real.
Right. But you're also making art for people. Because you're a communicator.
You're gonna have criticism, whether it's good or bad.
Right.
Some criticism is good, some criticism is garbage. You gotta take what your intuition says. Criticism or just someone just hate
right.
just when they hear themselves talk.
Yeah.
Right. And then just sort of like, all right, well, that's okay. You don't have to let it.
He was telling me now, I was like three.
I don't know. Yeah, I keep telling people it's my weekend.
All three of us are Steve.
Really get out.
I'm glad I got that on camera. I'm glad I got it. Thanks for setting that up.
I was comic book. The white dude was fine artist. His name was Stephen Fine. And the brother was Steve Green. He was graffiti. He became more into fine art, but he was a graffiti artist, right? And we had my high school bragged about having the most art classes for public high school on the East Coast. I found that out my senior year.
From the show, okay.
Yeah, I found that out my senior year in high school. I said, okay, so I took all the art. They had drawing 1, drawing 2, painting 1, painting 2. They had lettering, photography. They had airbrushing, advertising art, all that.
Why didn't we go to that high school?
Okay, hello.
Man,
God.
Yeah.
I was a flute manager.
I went to I took a year. I worked for a year at AT&T in the art department. I'm thinking I'm ahead of the game, right? Before I go to college.
Right.
I go to college. Everybody's number one in high school.
Right.
Oh, shoot, they good, man. They can draw.
Big fish in a small pond.
They can draw out their head and look real. I said, oh shoot, man, it took me a week to do that.
It's like no matter what.
Yeah, so I got really intimidated when I went to school. But I started coming out my shell a little bit when I started doing drawing classes and getting more better with my skill and honing my talent. And listen, hearing people like I got a lot of criticism, critiques. Classmates, they really tore me a new one. Yeah, they were rough. I mean, but they
Art get real, huh?
yeah, they were like, yo, man, this is garbage.
It's a job.
But they would tell me why though. And I had two guys in particular. One named Edgar, one named Rashid. I call one a hard master, one a soft master.
Cop, bad cop.
Yeah, something like that, right? Edgar, he was like, oh wow, that looks awesome. But then you go back in and start, critiquing my stuff. Bro, she would look at it and say, yo man, that's whack. Why you do that? Why you do this? No, don't do that, man. Why is that arm like that? Why is that arm like that? He would get real. I don't know why we told every day. It's always like things.
He was like that, Neil Adams kind of like that. He
No,
was
Neil was worse than that.
I know he is, because I've seen him, like, just, as a matter of fact, when I first met Neil Adams, Louis Small Jr. had some of my artwork with him, and he was, he's sitting there with his angry, curmudgeon self. I love him.
Sinister look on.
Yeah, I mean, people go to him just to be the one that it's like, okay, he's not going to say this about my artwork. It's like Bowie.
I've had my Neil Adams portfolio review.
You did? I avoided it. The reason I avoided it because there were other people at the time. This is one of the New York Cons in the early 90s. So there was Dave Mazzucchelli, Walt Simonson, John Maynard Jr., maybe a few others. So why bother going to Neil Adams? Like, well, these three guys. They had my profile looked at. They looked at it, they liked it, they gave me critiques, and I got all that. I got good and the critique without being abused. He might have liked it, but I don't know. So I later went to him in '98 in this San Diego after I was a professional and showed him my work, and he liked it.
So when I passed my stuff to Neil, I didn't even hand it to him. Somebody else sort of slipped it over, like, hey, I want you to take a look at this. He adjusts his glasses. He's like, who did this? He looks at it, fixes his glasses again, hands it to the kid whose portfolio he's looking at. You need to look at her stuff. She kicks your ass.
Dress like her. Will you get and I turned you over and I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. That's not what I wanted.
Just broke that dude hard. Hey, it's
It make people jump off a ledge. I was like, that's not what I intended to do. And so he's like, so when's this book coming out? I want a copy. And so every time I have a book come out, I go over to Neil Adams and I'm like, here you go. That's cool. Thanks. Then he gives me a bunch of books for free.
Hey.
It's a big old.
That's going to be mine.
But it's tough. Like I went under an art. I love it.
Enjoy. So, I mean, it'd be great to set it up.
out of Kenwood, didn't you?
Yeah.
You knew Samir Thomas?
Yeah,
Cousin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tell Samir I said hi.
Yeah, he down in Carbondale.
Right. Samir's all right, man. He's talented.
Do you know how I could purchase like one of the books?
You say hi to her?
No, I haven't yet.
I said you could. Okay. And that's Brenda right there in the green. She's from the Friends of Blackstone Library.
Mounted. Thankfully,
That's it.
thank you.
Man, we need to fuse my stuff. My graphic design with your art. I need piano.
This I never been so inspired, man.
It's supposed to be, well, it's out now. This issue is out now under Top Cow's First Look, which has like 6 first issues and a graphic novel, and then they're going to release the whole series come January. They're talking about making this one their next Wanted, the Angelina Jolie, Morgan Freeman movie, action.
Are they going to make it into a movie? Oh, wow.
So I'm really excited to be a part of that.
I'm excited for you.
Are you writer and artist? Or?
Just the artist this go around, but I created the look of all the cats.
May as well get in there and see it, huh?
It's always like to see, hey, how you doing?
I'm okay. So you met Arie? Had you met
That's
before?
my friend on DVR. We met before.
All right.
Wizard World, 6 years ago, right? Yeah.
So
6 years.
did you tell her about the Sister Girl Workout Book Project? Well, you might want to tell her.
That was years ago.
You might want to tell her. See?
Remember that link I told you about like a couple of years ago? Well, no, you don't, because that was years ago. But it's about the Sister Girl Workout program done by Turtel Onli. And it features like female artists. Yeah. Well, I saw that Afua had some stuff on the cover of it.
Afua did, yes. And tell her what you did for it.
I did like some commissions from one of the Sister Girl characters. It's pretty cool. It was fun doing it. You should try it too. Yeah.
See, the idea is I'm hiring different women to illustrate the character Sister Girl working out. So it'll be an actual workout book.
That's cool. That's cool. So basically, like teaching other young black women
No, I want you
about.
over because you're the co-creator of Sister Girl. When we first conceived the character, this is Cassandra.
Okay,
Meet Kim, meet Arie.
I'm Arie.
Arie, I'm sorry.
Arie.
Yeah. Okay. So the idea is that it would be a workout book. You know how you see female superheroes and they're doing all this stuff, but like, how do you stay in shape? So the idea is to show